All right, so here is the first one. So we have
We have
log,
expand each logarithm.
We got log 8 down there, and then the square root of x to the 5th. Okay, the first thing that I want to do is I want to take care of this square root. So I'm going to rewrite the log. What exponent is that to?
The 5th.
What exponent does the square root represent?
Like 2?
Not 2, but it's 1/2, so it's close.
Okay.
So I'm going to rewrite this as log 8 x to the 5 to the 1/2 power.
All right.
Now I'm showing you every step because I'm putting the video up. So what is the rule for exponents? What do you do to these two numbers?
You like multiply them?
You multiply them. That's a top number. That's a top number. So it's 5 times 1, which is
5.
So I'm going to rewrite that as log 8x to the 5/2.
Okay.
Right? Now that I have this completely rewritten in terms of an exponent, I can now use my log rules. So when I have my answer raised to an exponent, I can take this exponent and just drop it down in front. So this becomes 5/2 times the log base 8 to the x, and that's the answer.
All right.
So remember that the square root is to the 1/2 power. If I had a third root there, then it'd be to the 1/3 power. Every single number that's here becomes a fractional exponent.
Yeah.
And then you can just use the exponent rules to simplify the fraction. Okay, what's the next one? This one is consolidate the log. So we have 6 log, is that 6 down there too? Because I can barely see.
Yes.
And then this is u minus 6 log 6. And that's just regular old v, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing that I can do is the opposite of this log rule. So where does this 6 belong?
Like squared.
Okay, when I had that exponent, what did I do to that exponent up in this example?
You multiplied it.
I multiplied it.
Yes, you multiplied it.
So where does this 6 move to?
Over there. Like
Yep.
right.
It moves right on top of there. Where does this 6 move?
Right on top of the other one.
Uh-huh. So you get this. Log 6 u to the 6 minus log 6 v to the 6. What is the rule for that minus sign?
The rule for the minus sign, I forget what it is. Did you make it a positive?
It's divide.
Divide.
It means that this thing belongs in the bottom of the fraction because the negative sign is in front of it.
Okay.
So I'm only going to write the log once this time because I'm going to put these two things together. And so it's u to the 6 on top, and then it's v to the 6 on bottom. Anytime you have a negative sign in front of a log, it means it goes in the denominator. Anytime you have a positive sign in front of the log, it means it goes in the numerator.
All right.
Because check this out. What if I wrote v to the negative 6 power? How would I rewrite that? What do you do for negative exponents when you're trying to
move it in front of it?
No. Just the regular exponent rules. What does a negative exponent mean?
It's like either on the bottom or something like that.
Yeah, it flips. So you can write it positive. So isn't that exactly what I just did here?
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing. There's a negative sign there. It's a negative exponent, so it goes on the bottom. Those are exactly the same rules that you've already learned. All right, what else is next? What else you got, man? What else you got?